The psalm shifts in verse 5. After describing human wickedness, David turns his attention to God's character. The contrast is sharp. Thy mercy, O Lord, is in the heavens. Thy faithfulness reacheth unto the clouds. Psalm 36:5. The word mercy means loyal love, covenant faithfulness, and steadfast kindness. God's mercy towers above human wickedness. While the wicked person plots evil on his bed, God's mercy fills the heavens. The phrase "is in the heavens" shows the scope of divine mercy. God's loyal love extends beyond human comprehension. It reaches higher than man can measure. The phrase "thy faithfulness reacheth unto the clouds" adds another dimension. God's reliability matches his mercy. He keeps his promises. He remains true to his word. Verse 6 continues this theme. Thy righteousness is like the great mountains. Thy judgments are a great deep. O Lord, thou preservest man and beast. Psalm 36, verse 6. The phrase, thy righteousness is like the great mountains, uses creation to illustrate divine character. Mountains stand firm. From the human perspective, they don't shift or change. God's righteousness possesses the same stability. His moral perfection remains constant. What was right in God's eyes yesterday remains right today. The phrase, thy judgments are a great deep, employs another image from nature. The ocean depths are unfathomable. God's judgments possess similar depth. His decisions are profound, and his wisdom surpasses human understanding. The phrase, O Lord, thou preservest man and beast, shows God's providential care. He sustains all living creatures. He maintains their existence. Both humans and animals depend on his preserving power. These verses reveal God's character as contrasted with human wickedness. The wicked person lacks the fear of God, but the Lord shows mercy. An evil person deceives himself, but God shows faithfulness. Wicked people abandon wisdom, but God displays righteousness. An evil person devises mischief, but God preserves life. Noah's experience illustrates these truths. When God looked upon the earth before the flood, he saw corruption. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Genesis 6:5. The entire human race had no fear of God. They flattered themselves and devised mischief. Yet God's mercy appeared to Noah. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Genesis 6:8. God's faithfulness reached unto the clouds. He preserved Noah and his family. God's righteousness stood like the majestic mountains. He judged the wicked world, but saved the righteous. God's judgments were a great deep. He destroyed the earth with water, but preserved man and beast in the ark. 8 people and representatives of every animal species survived because God preserved life. Israel's wilderness journey provides another illustration. And the Lord passed by before him and proclaimed, the Lord God, merciful and gracious, long-suffering and abundant in goodness and truth. Exodus 34:6. God's mercy filled the heavens. His faithfulness reached unto the clouds. Despite Israel's repeated rebellion, God preserved them. He provided food, water, and protection. His righteousness stood firm, like the mountains. His judgments were deep, like the ocean. He preserved both man and beast through 40 years of wandering in the wilderness. These verses comfort believers. When wickedness surrounds us, God's mercy remains in the heavens. When people abandon truth, God's faithfulness reaches unto the clouds. If evil seems to triumph, God's righteousness stands like mountains. Circumstances may appear chaotic, but God's judgments possess profound wisdom. The Lord always preserves his people,